Hey everyone. So, I saw the Resident Evil movie, Welcome to Raccoon City, and I thought it was amazing. I'm not a Resident Evil buff. I'm not, well, history buff. I'm not a hardcore Resident Evil fan. I don't consider myself to be a hardcore Resident Evil fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that because I can definitely see why hardcore fans would criticize this movie because it's an Elseworld movie. I only played Resident Evil Outbreak, Code Veronica X, and 4. And Code Veronica X actually is an Easter egg in that movie. They make a reference of that. And spoiler alert, of course, in case you couldn't tell by the title, or if you can't read, but spoiler alert. But yeah, I thought the movie was pretty decent. I thought it was amazing. The way it started out, I had to literally go out the theater to see if it was the same movie. And it was. Resident Evil. It had the original logo on there too. No fancy shit where it has a different font for the title. It literally just said Resident Evil. Didn't even say Welcome to Raccoon City if I remember correctly. But yeah, I can see why hardcore fans would find this movie really strange. Because I don't know if I said it before, but it's basically like a what if, or like they just mix Resident Evil 1 and 2 and Resident Evil 2 remake. Chris and Claire are orphans or some shit, and yeah, that's a thing. William Birkin, who's supposed to be around the same age as Leon, Claire, Chris, and Jill, is actually way older than them. I think he runs the orphanage or whatever. And I just want to make a quick little note. I find it funny how in one of the backgrounds it says Umbrella is your family when you follow the story of Resident Evil Village, that Mother Miranda inspired Umbrella, and she had a family. I thought that was kind of ironic that was a quote. Maybe he got that from her, I don't know, but the movie's different. But anyway, so yeah, Claire runs off. She meets Lisa Trevor, who has a really tragic backstory, and I was hyped to see Lisa Trevor, and I like how they handled her in this film. I just thought it was an amazing movie overall. Especially the Code Veronica part. I really got hyped. So hyped, my dad told me to calm down. I'm like, damn, Dad, like I can't have fun. But yeah, at least with that part, with the Code Veronica part, compared to the reference it was making, at least I could watch the footage on the movie. They made the footage from the actual cutscene of the game so like uncomfortable and just, you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't watch it. They just kept staring at each other and just staring at the camera like this, like I hate that shit. Like they really did that. They really did that scene really well. I'm really glad that they redid that. Really glad they did. The movie overall was good. I liked it. A lot of Easter eggs in there. If you're a hardcore Resident Evil fan, you will catch them. I'm somewhat of a fan. I'm a fan of Resident Evil, and I caught a couple of Easter eggs in there, and I enjoyed it overall. But like I said, I can see why they would hardcore fans would not like this movie at all. It's really weird how they switch up things and make William Birkin way older than the characters when he's supposed to be around the same age, and Wesker doing what he's doing, and Sherry, and you know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot of weird things they do. But I did like it though. I did like it way better than the original 3. Don't know about the first one though, because the first original one was actually pretty good. It would be better if there was no director's wife in the movie. That's literally not the games. But yeah, overall I did love the movie. I thought it was amazing. I hope they make a second one about Code Veronica or something, because I did love seeing Alfred and Alexia Ashford, and William Birkin was in the footage too. Originally, it's a different storyline. William Birkin is dead by this point, so it's just them being weird. Like, being weird. Like, I hate that shit. The only thing I really love in Resident Evil Code Veronica X, despite a lot of things I love about the game, that game holds a special place in my heart, is the Bender Snatch. And I used to hate the Bender Snatch because it would scare me, because it would come at the right, it will come unexpectedly at the wrong freaking times. And I used to hate that as a kid. I used to hate that shit so much because I would play the game recklessly, and I would be in danger mode, and I love the Bender Snatch. And I hope we see that in the second movie, because William Birkin was kind of looking like a Bender Snatch low-key, because they didn't go all out, with the G-Virus monster thing. He was just had a big arm like a Bender Snatch with eyes in it, and he didn't really go, they really go all in. He did transform at the end though, I just remembered, but it was cool. But I'm pretty sure it was way worse than that in the actual Resident Evil 2 game, in the remake too, because the train is still going. In the movie, the train stops when this happens, when he turns to the monster and breaks it down, but the train is still going. He's like all over the place, and you gotta like shoot him with a bazooka or some shit. I forgot, but I did love the movie. I actually hope they make a second one. This has potential. I think it does. Audience score did it justice for me too, and a little bit off topic, but the actors and actresses got harassed, and I hate that shit. And it really made me want to see the movie even more, and I'm glad I did. You guys did a good job. Forget the haters. In other words, forget the weirdos, because honestly, you should be mad at the people. You should be just mad at how bad the movie is or the director. But honestly, just don't be mad at nobody, because just be like, hey, your movie was bad, bro. But you know how hardcore fans are. They will go all in for what? I don't know. Their love for the game, I guess. Just be like me. Like, I thought it was amazing, but I have to admit, like, the way they did it was really strange. Oh, that's another thing too. I just did not like how they treated my boy Leon. Yes, we get it. He's a rookie, but do you have to treat him like shit? Like 24/7, every chance you guys get? Like, damn, that was getting annoying, man. Give my boy some room. I'm so glad he got that damn bazooka near the end. Sheesh, man. Like, he was getting like, I wouldn't say, well, he was getting bullied, but they just kept like being mean to him and rude to him. Like, I thought, okay, maybe they'll do it at the start. Okay, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. Like, lay off of him. Let him be him. Let him just learn. Like, stop. I just didn't like how they treated Leon. It was unnecessary. It was getting unnecessary. And yeah, it just literally ended with Jill, Claire, Leon, and Chris, which is cool, because at least in that movie, Jill meets Leon and Jill meets Claire, which is pretty cool. It's not Dead by Daylight this time. It's a movie, which it will still be cool to see. Am I saying a lot? Anyway, it'll still be cool to see it in the actual game. And yeah, basically, I'm sorry if I rambled on too much, but I love the movie. I thought it was amazing. Like the atmosphere of it. I'll probably watch it again, honestly. Not before I watch King Richard first, because I want to watch that. But yeah, take care, y'all. I hope I didn't talk too damn much.